Okay, so the question is, how would I buy 2 Kinane Street in Brighton? If I was acting for a client, the first thing I'd be doing is establishing the past sale. A couple of years ago, 10 million plus doesn't seem like, it just doesn't seem like the right price. I was involved in a deal, a buy-sell deal, just around the corner in Bay Street at around that time, and similar land size. Oh, it was a beautiful lyrebird walking up 1,000 steps. Similar land size. It was 16 million plus. I would have thought the property was worth at least 16 million at that time then. That's sort of pre-COVID, start of COVID, so I'm not 100% convinced on that sale. Anyway, I'd probably buy this property similar to what we did in buying towers in Toorak in 2016. Why? And there was a record price when we bought that property, which you probably go, oh, well, that's no help, paying too much. We didn't pay too much, we paid what we had to pay. We're against a couple of billionaires, and we needed to be smart on our strategy. And it was a very, very specific strategy. Anyway, this particular property, 2 Kinane, the questions are we going to have competition? If you look at the latest clearance rates in EOI, well, they're under 30%. So we did a sample of EOI's closing October 25 towards the end. Basically, the clearance rate was 29%. Sample size was over 30. Various different price ranges, but all at the upper end. So that's point one. Quite possibly, you'll have no competition. From a buying point of view, you'll always have competition from an agent and from a selling point of view. However, there were a couple of really strong sales. Now, when we sold, we sale managed, along with James Tostovan and Marshall White. We sale managed 31 to 33 Sackville Street in September. And we actually had 4 bidders at 15 mil on that property. If you look at 17 Manning Road, Malvern East, didn't sell in 2024 with a different agent. This time round, they got their asking price and over 10. Well, the asking was less, but they got it started, got it going, and there were 6 bidders. That's also written up in Market News. So more than likely, if it's a really, and also 73 Merton in Albert Park, that had competition. Quote was high 7s, low 8s, I think. Ended up being over 10. But that was an exceptional property. All these properties were A-graders. Now, there's no question that 2 Kinane is an A-grader. An A-grader in need of an update. Like, there's a lot of money to spend. A lot of money to spend to bring that property back to its former glory. And that may put off some people, although if you tend to have this sort of money, you tend to be comfortable with a project. It's fairly unique, and thoughts are you're not going to find another one of these in a hurry. So what would I do from here? Assuming I've done all my due diligence, I've got a range that I'm happy with in terms of value / price. I'd be testing straight away with an offer. Here's my offer. I certainly wouldn't be leaving it till the last minute and then seeing what other people do, because more than likely there are no others. But if you do test early, then you can find out what level of truth there is in whether there are other offers or not. So they're my thoughts. That's how I'd get started. If we can help you on to Kinane, give us a ring. Mel James 0408 107 988. Thanks very much.